In this video, we're going to go over how to set up and use T6 in a multi-user mode on your local area network. This is just a little basic diagram showing the server and then your workstations. The server can actually be a server, or it can be just another computer in your shop that contains the master data. Now, all the workstations must have read-write access to the T6 directory on the server or master computer. Now, I've already downloaded the T6 ws.exe file, so we're going to go ahead here and we're going to run this. We're going to go ahead and accept the agreements. Now, depending on the speed of your computer, this may take a little while to install. Okay, I went ahead and skipped ahead to the end here instead of having the full time it took to install on this laptop. We get to this idea, we're going to hit the finish. Now, at this point here, what we should do is right-click on this and run as administrator. Running as administrator gives the program the permissions it needs to do additional setup. We're going to do this now, and we're going to do it again once T6 is configured to run on the laptop as a workstation. And after that, we should not have to do it again. So we're going to go ahead and run as administrator and click OK through there. Now, once we get to this point, it's wanting to know the file name of the master copy of the application. So what we're going to need to do is navigate through here, go to our network, C drive. We're going to scroll down until I get to T6, and then in here we're going to see the T6 ADB file, and we're going to open that. Now, depending on how you got your folder settings, you may not see the extension ADB, but you're going to see this T6. So we want to open that, and then once we have that in there, we want to click here to start the install. Now, what the workstation installer is doing right now is it's going through and actually building the network optimization database. Depending on the speed of your computer and your network, this may take a little while, or it may happen fairly quickly. Okay, once we've gotten to this point here, T6 has created the workstation database on your workstation computer, and it's ready to go. So once again, this first time we want to go ahead and do a run as administrator. Okay, so now we're up and we're running T6. The data that we're actually seeing on this particular copy of T6 is exactly what is on the other computer. So when we look at our orders and estimates, we're going to actually see invoices and whatever was created on the master computer. All workstations will be working on and sharing the same data. So what we want to also do at this time, now that we've brought it up and run as administrator, just come into any one of these example databases, or one of your, invoices, or one of your invoices that you have on the master computer. And let's go ahead and click the print. And we're going to bring this up. And at this point here, let's just go ahead and create a PDF. And the reason that we want to do this is it's going to basically finish the install of the PDF drivers. Now this computer here, it's already been done. We don't have our logo up here because I don't have one in there, so we don't have a lot of other information. But once you set up your invoices, you'd have your logo right in here, and you would have other information right in here. You could actually have a picture in here. Now this started up fairly quick in here. Let me go ahead. Odo reader. That's no. So we've got this point now. A lot of you, when you first click on this, you may get another message saying that the printer drivers are not installed, and do you want to install them? Click yes on that. So we're going to go ahead and exit out of here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to exit out of T6. So once we've done that, we can now just start T6 normally. So all our information on our existing database over on the master computer is here. We're working live with the same data. So everything that we can see here, we can see at the other one. Any changes made on the other one can be made here. And an example of this would be like if we come over here, we've got invoice 1003. So on the master computer, let me bring up T6 on it. And I'm going to go to the 1003, and I'm going to add a PC 61 and the sandbar. And we're going to call it hash. Right there, I'm going to do is set a couple of these settings over here on the other one. And I'm going to put 15 large in there, and I'm going to calculate it. Now, because we're sitting on this screen, we don't really see what I've done on the other computer right now because we brought this in. It's just sitting here. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to like invoice 8. Now I'm going to come back to 10,003, and you're going to see that now we have the PC61 hash. So the changes I made on the master computer database, or if it would have been done on another workstation, is now on T6 on your workstation. So you can share your data. With ShopCal T6, you can run it in multi-user mode. It doesn't require that you have any other software like some of the other applications out there which require you to buy additional copies of FileMaker Pro or something like that to be able to run in multi-user mode. ShopCal T6 does not require that. And it can basically run, 200 or 300 or more workstations. It's only limited by the speed of your network and what you can set up on it. Now, once we've got this set up on your workstation, one thing you need to remember is these workstations are actually receiving the data from the master computer. They're housing it on their own to speed things up, but then they're just sending back and forth any of the changes. So what happens when we issue an update? How do you handle that? What you want to do is you want to make sure that all the workstations are out of T6 and it's shut down. Then you will install the update on the computer or server that houses the master copy. Once that update is installed and T6 is back up running on the master computer, then you're going to go ahead and start your workstations up. What will happen is the workstations will see that there was a version change, and they will update as well. So, to install an update when you're using multi-user mode, shut all the workstations down, log them out of T6, and then install the update on the master computer. Once that's done, you can restart the workstations and everybody will be updated to the new version. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoy T6, and we'll talk to you in one of the upcoming videos. Thank you.